So what is going on, everybody? Joe McCann here, aka JHammer93, and I just wanted to bring you a quick little video, kind of just discussing what's been going on with me lately, what's been all happening there, and then kind of like a 2017 year in review, because 2017 for me has been a really big year, both in some not so happy ways and some really happy ways. So first off, I want to talk about why I haven't posted in about 2 months. So school was coming to an end, and I had a lot of projects I needed to get done. My major, mass communications, requires a lot of work outside of class. So, I just really wanted to focus on that and just nail this semester, which I have a feeling like I did really good this semester. And then obviously finals came up. So, I always favor schooling over my YouTube career. Obviously I want to get a lot better at YouTube, and now that I'm on break, there should be a lot more videos. And I'm still trying to find that right balance of like posting and work and YouTube and everything. So that happened, and then basically another thing that was great, but at the same time kind of also pushed YouTube to the side, was I went full-time at my job. So a lot of people that don't know, I work at a local news station. I work in the back end, so you won't ever see me on camera, but it's basically a job in my major, which is insane to be able to have a job like this, especially full-time already. Bosses love me and everything before I even graduate. I absolutely love the job. It's great. It's really cool to see kind of like the back end of news and broadcast news and everything, and learning some of the things. I have a few video ideas that I'm gonna make from working there after a couple of months, and then yeah, so that happened. I really couldn't pass up a full-time position. I love the job. However, I don't see myself staying there forever. I really do want to get more into the freelance side, whether that's photography, cinematography, probably a mix of both, like a lot of people do these days. Obviously a lot more YouTube I'd love to do. So this job is a great stepping stone. It's a great experience. It's a good way to get my mind and my experience into the field, and then grow on that. It's a stepping stone, like I said. So that's really kind of why I haven't been posting lately. Now that I'm on break, though, hopefully, like I said, I should have some more videos, and not just gaming videos. I plan on doing a lot more other stuff. Like I just recently picked up a Galaxy Note 8 about 3 or 4 weeks ago, so I'm gonna test drive it first. I've been running it for about a month now. Go ahead and do a review of that. Obviously, Note 8's been out for a while. All the reviewers have one, but I wanted to bring my perspective of the Note 8 and everything, so that was great. I also want to do a lot more car videos. I have a 2001 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. It's nothing pretty, trust me. It needs a lot of work, but I have some huge plans for that vehicle. Huge just aspirations for it, and I want to bring you guys along the ride of me fixing it, upgrading it. Speaking of that, today I have to go fix my interior door handle for my driver's side, simply because because right now I have to roll down my window, reach out, and pop the door latch from the outside. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video of that, because I just kind of want to get it done, and there's nothing really that I could provide that other videos haven't, that they do better than me. So I won't show that, but obviously a lot of the other upgrades. And then, I want to do some firearm stuff. Unfortunately, on YouTube right now, firearms things are kind of, touchy. They're a touchy subject, so I don't know about that. But I just want to do, reviews and everything, and I also want to, talk about, my method when I do freelance work and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I basically want to do that, and then I kind of want to also talk about 2017 for me. 2017 for me has been big, both in some happy ways and not so happy ways. To start 2017, I was doing school, jumped into spring semester, head on. was doing pretty good, you know, really enjoying my classes. And then unfortunately, my family took a turn for the worse. Now don't worry, it's nothing to do with like family fights or anything like that. It was, we had a family member pass away, and this family member to me was extremely pivotal in just my upbringing. I remember spending countless summers with him, you know, learning everything that he had to learn, visiting his work, which was just insane what he used to do. And, you know, unfortunately we lost him to cancer, and it really just, you know, it really hit a chord for me. So I took a week off from school after that because I just couldn't go to school. And unfortunately, like a week after spring break, so I go down to Arizona for spring break to visit my dad, because that's one thing I normally would always do. He still lives in Arizona. I live here in Colorado now. So he's still in Arizona. I go visit him whenever I can. Get down there, you know, everything's awesome. We have so much fun. You know, doing spring break stuff. Now, obviously, I'm not much of a partier, so we didn't do anything crazy. But, you know, we had some fun down in Arizona. So, did that. And then came back up here, started school again about a week after spring break. I get a call from one of my dad's friends that he works with. Finds out that he's had another heart attack and is in a cardiac department or wing, whatever it's called, for a heart attack. So I find this out, and I'm just absolutely like, what the heck? You know, I have no idea what's happening. So, you know, I find out what's happening. I find out that he's having a pacemaker put in. They put it in. He's looking pretty good, but they need someone to watch him. And my dad doesn't have anyone in Arizona to watch after him. So I'm, you know, freaking out because I don't have the money to pay for a plane ticket or anything. And I don't know exactly the logistics of how I would get down there because, you know, he lives four hours from Phoenix. So, you know, I couldn't just fly to Phoenix and then be there with him. And he couldn't drive, really. He could barely drive anything. So I went ahead and found out a way. Luckily, some family members were able to help me out with a plane ticket and money to rent a car. So I fly down there and spend 2 weeks with him. That means I have 2 weeks off of school. You know, I was trying to do my best to get projects done while I was there. But unfortunately, where he lives, there's not a lot that I could do when it comes to, like, internet and that kind of thing. So I did my best there, got back. Luckily, my professors were extremely understanding, which I am forever grateful for. So I went ahead and did that. You know, they were willing to work with me. Most of the classes I was able to pass on just what I had already done. One, he gave me an incomplete, which means to the end of this most recent semester, I had to complete it, which I got it completed. So yeah, that happened. But then, you know, after that, and after I got out of spring semester, I really just started, you know, pushing. I was like, I'm done with just being around, like, you know, both losing that family member and my father having a heart attack really just, like, struck a chord with me on how short how life really is, and just how hard you really have to push to become successful in this world. So I started pushing. That's where you saw those, you know, 5 uploads straight in a day, you know, a lot more videos and everything. And also just in my personal life, I pushed a lot harder in my personal life too. So that happened. And then actually coming from one of my school projects, I got an interview with the news station that I work at now. Nailed that interview, you know, started working there in July. Been working there ever since. So like I said, 2017 for me has been both big and big in so many ways. Like I said, most in some happy and not so happy ways. But, you know, I went from, you know, losing a family member, my dad having a heart attack, and not knowing if I'm going to finish the semester, to having a job in my career field, and then absolutely just killing it in life and loving life, and then, you know, everything. And then, you know, semester hit, and, you know, I buckled down, tried to get everything done, worked really hard. I think I finished out the semester pretty good. I also am working a lot more on my personal brand, so expect to see a lot more stuff, and all that kind of thing. So, you know, that was really 2017 for me. It was really big. You know, I don't really know what else much to say about 2017. I don't know really much what else to say about, you know, me not posting on YouTube. That's how it is, and I'm gonna do my best to correct it. But, you know, I hope you guys understand that, you know, I live an extremely busy life outside of YouTube. So I think that's about it that I want to talk about in this video. So I will go ahead, if there's any of this gameplay left, go ahead and let it run out, and I will see you on the flip side.
Let's get you back in the fight.